Hey beautiful souls, it's your girl J Arius, and in this Starseed transmission we will be talking about Almach of Andromeda, Starseed history and origins. So if you're an Andromedan Starseed or any of the information I'm about to bring forth resonates with you, do not sleep on this Andromedan playlist. I'll be constantly adding to it as I learn more and as I grow. So Almach is very dear and near to my heart. I spend a lot of time there personally. And in this video, we will discuss the origins, the most common beings from there, starseed traits and soul archetypes, healing imprints, and starseed mission and cosmic role. And this is generalized. I just need to emphasize that. So here is a picture of the Andromeda galaxy, also known as the Mother Galaxy. Very beautiful. And then here's a closer up picture of Almach, it's underlined, and where it's located within the Andromedan galaxy. Just a visual. Now the origins and the basics. So Almach, also called Gamma Andromedae, is a luminous star in the Andromedan constellation, known symbolically as a bridge point between emotional harmony and higher consciousness. The most common being from there, and I say being, is like when people connect with them, and like what I saw in my mind's eye, I definitely agree with this, is they usually have a tall, elongated energy field, a golden indigo aura with a crystalline shimmer, eyes like liquid topaz or soft sapphire, silky wave-like light bodies, calming but an intimidating presence. The beings are pastels or very deep blues, indigos, purples, ethereal and plasma beings mostly. Okay, so then here's a picture, here's two pictures, two visuals of an Almach being. So if you do choose to connect with them, obviously use your discernment. This is what may come through. So here's some starseed traits. Calm but powerful presence. You're going to be a deep feeler and have deep clarity, deep knowing, and inner knowing, so clairvoyance, claircognizant. You naturally see through people, okay? Not manipulable. And I want to say, as you grow, you're going to be less manipulable as you are when you're younger. Because I'm getting ahead of myself, as you can see, but boundaries become their life lesson. And I'm speaking from personal experience. So, let's say, energy operates on a spectrum. So, if this doesn't resonate with you, obviously take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But let's say, when I say not manipulable, okay, in the shadow, you probably are manipulable, very manipulable. Or if you don't set boundaries and you don't realize this aspect of yourself, you probably be very manipulable for other people because you are so empathic and emotionally in tune to emotional bodies, the subtle cues in your environment and things like that. And you bring order to emotional storms. You could find yourself being a natural mediator, wanting to be the one to, let's say you're in a friend group. I know, speaking from experience in high school, just being the neutral party between two friends who are conflicted. You know what I'm saying? Two things can exist at once. I can sit here and not be, against either of you guys, but still love you both the same. You know what I'm saying? And you can notice that people will confide in you easily. They just feel more safe to be more vulnerable, open with their emotions and things like that. Yeah, and you can tend to avoid conflicts. You're not going to be confrontational, but if it comes down to it, you will be confrontational, but you're not the type to be more of a fighter, as you are, your words are going to land way harder than probably if you were to fight somebody. Not that I'm saying that you should go fight somebody or anything like that. Obviously not. I do not condone in violence and things like that. But your words cut like a sword, things like that. And yeah, boundaries become a major life lesson. So archetypes. So these are archetypes you could have mastered when you were in Almach, and they've stayed with your soul here. Until you've been, and now here you are. So these resonate. Drop a heart, drop a little alien face, drop a little UFO or something. But let's get into this. So you could have been a dream midwife. So they support soul arrival, emotional rebirth, and gentle transition into harmony. You could have been an emotional calibrator, so you read emotional patterns clearly and restore balance without absorbing energy. And you may resonate with one of these archetypes, you may resonate with a few of them, you may resonate with all of them. So you could have been a harmonic diplomat, so they mediate conflict through neutrality, clarity, and peaceful presence. A high heart surgeon, so you repair emotional wounds and realign the heart grid to its original blueprint. Or you could have been a soul archivist, so you could hold memory codes, healing records, and emotional histories for restoration. Or you could have been a timeline stabilizer, so they prevent looping patterns and they anchor beings into healthier emotional timelines. A light witness, they see truth instantly and reflect clarity without judgment or entanglement. A peace field keeper, they create and stabilize auras that calm environments and soothe group energy. So your aura, if you resonate with that, is going to naturally calm environments and soothe group energy. Or you could have been an infant soul guardian, so you protect new or fragile consciousness entering recovery, birth, or transition. Or you could have been a heart light engineer, so you could have designed, maintained, and optimized emotional energy grids in resonance fields. So here's a picture of, I'm using ChatGPT for these visuals, you guys. And it kind of sucks. I'm not trying to be a hater, but it kind of sucks. But this is Almach is, I spent a lot of time in the nursery. There's different nurseries, different kinds of cosmic nurseries, which I'm going to talk about in a later video. But here's kind of a picture of, you could say, I guess, an infant soul guardian and a new soul nursery type thing. So, healing imprints, most common, right? So, emotional reset frequency. It's going to be important for you to find grounding techniques and skills and tools to help your emotional body. High heart recalibration, trauma softening field, peace field stabilization, truth illumination, nervous system regulation. And if you guys have any tips and tricks for that, you let me know, please. Anyways, emotional boundary repair, dream realm healing, timeline reset imprint, and innocence restoration. So their role in the war. So basically the Lyran Draco Wars, I was thinking what was going on? What were they doing, So in times of cosmic tension, Almach beings act as spiritual diplomats, weaving peace through resonance rather than force. They were known as timeline stabilizers, preventing destructive collapse by harmonizing fields of memory. Many carry karmic imprints from the Lyran Draconian conflicts, often feeling called to heal division between light versus dark energies here on Earth. After the war, so Almach was a post-war healing station, a clarity hub. It was a mostly neutral station. And like I said, many beings came to these nurseries of Almach to be healed again, to get their light bodies back in check, for their next incarnation to wherever they wanted to go next and things like that. And it acted as a stabilizing force that supported emotional recalibration throughout the Andromedan region. So at the core, Almach starseeds are here to weave coherence through compassion, creativity, and frequency holding. They help Earth shift from separation into unity. They carry the remembrance that peace is not passive, it is an active frequency architecture, one they naturally embody. So I think that was a really cool thing to add, because I've noticed as an Almach starseed it's we're as humans, we're always searching for peace outside of ourselves, but it's once you realize that you determine your own peace, and it can become it can become that instant, you can proclaim it that instant, I am at peace, and you believe it, and you move forth with that, it becomes your reality. I don't know.